You'll be whatever you want. A knight in shining armor, or a magic spellcaster. Roll the dice, hoping for 20 might get the one. The clash of grids can turn the tide of the battle. The dungeon master has saved the tale for us. Let's start this journey together. Ignite the fire and cast your spell. Thrust your swords straight into your foes. We have the strength to overcome all the challenges ahead. Embark on adventures, endless journey beyond reality, into the darkest dungeon that waiting for us. Pushing forward and level up. We'll finish what we have started. Lots of needs.
Hi, welcome to Clash of Crits. I'm your host and Dungeon Master C.O.K, and today we're doing something completely different.
Gasp.
We're taking a dive into a completely different realm, a completely different system.
Gasp.
Join us with this story in Cyberpunk Red.
Gas futuristically.
Gasps and choom.
Cyberpunk delves into themes of transhumanism, where the line between human and machine blurs, and then questions the implications of humanity's relentless pursuit of technological advancement. It critiques the potential pitfalls of unchecked corporate power and explores the consequences of hyper-connected worlds where privacy is a relic of the past. This system and aesthetic is deeply influenced by the blend of East and West, reflecting globalized cultures where traditional boundaries were eroded to create progress. As we dive into the main area of Cyberpunk, which is Night City. Living in Night City is an experience unlike any other. The sprawling metropolis, glittering with neon lights and humming with the constant buzz of activity, is both a beacon of hope and a cauldron of despair. Its towering skyscrapers and crumbling slums juxtapose opulence with abject poverty, embodying the extreme contrast that define life in this urban jungle. Every corner of Night City tells a different story, from the bustling corporate districts where power brokers make their deals, to the shadowy alleyways where mercenaries and hackers ply their trades. In Night City, the future is now, and it's raw, unforgiving, and utterly captivating. Cybernetic enhancements are as common as the air you breathe, transforming humans into something more or less than they were before. The allure of cyberware promises great strength, speed, and intelligence, but it comes with a price, often leading to the loss of humanity and increase in social fragmentation. The city's population is a melting pot of cultures, languages, and ideologies that each contribute to a vibrant, chaotic tapestry that is Night City. Despite the ever-present danger and the looming specter of a corporate dominance, Night City is alive with possibilities. The streets are filled with dreamers and doers, hustlers and visionaries, all chasing their own version of success. Night City's residents are resilient, adapting to the constant flux of their environment with a blend of innovation and sheer willpower. Whether you're a street kid navigating the gang territories, or a corpo climbing the ruthless corporate ladder, or a nomad seeking fortune in the urban sprawl, the city offers endless opportunities with threats. Every day in Night City is a test of survival and adaptability. With a volatile mix of crime, corruption, and technological marvels, the city demands that its inhabitants stay sharp and ready for anything. From the crowded marketplace of Watson to the luxurious penthouse of the city center and the lawless expanses of the Badlands, life in Night City is a high-stakes game where the only certainty is that nothing stays the same for too long. In this city, ambition and grit are your best allies, and every new day brings a new challenge and a relentless mission to carve out a place in the urban sprawl to become a legend. And that is Cyberpunk World and Night City in a nutshell.
Big nutshell.
Huge nutshell.
Playing this adventure, we have Chappie.
You know who it is. It's your boy. Fun fact about me, I didn't know anything about Cyberpunk until yesterday.
Yes, Chappie is has been a person who kind of strays away from all this kind of sci-fi thematics through my entire life of knowing him. I'm genuinely surprised that he's taken this step to begin with.
Steps must be taken in order to be famous.
Yeah, he was definitely down to play analog punk, but we don't have that game.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go in there unplugged.
Raw. Next we have is Osokuma.
Yeah. I've always been interested in Cyberpunk, but knew nothing about it. And the last like 2 weeks, I've went into like a huge like deep dive, learning as much as I can. Shit's cool as fuck. I can't wait to play, and I think that this is one of those games where I would love to have like a full like long-term campaign into. Just the way the world works, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. Next, last but not least, we have Drop Crit.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Dropper Crit here. I'm excited to play this. Honestly, I really am. I knew about the game. I knew some little stuff about Cyberpunk, but I'm not really in the know of Cyberpunk. I'm like 3, maybe 4 episodes deep on like Cyberpunk 20. Edge
Runner.
Yeah, Edge Runner. I'm like 3 or 4 episodes deep, so I'm ready.
And we decided to bring on somebody as a 4th player for this, as we have GnomeySmalls.
What up? So I've been really looking forward to this. I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077 for a long time, and then I kind of dropped it, but then Edge Runners came out, and it was just so good that I went right back into it, and I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, and I, as Psycho, am a huge Cyberpunk fan. I've played 2077, beaten it 5 different times at the moment. I've watched Edge Runners, I've read stories. I love the world. It's definitely one of my favorite like thematical themed worlds out.
Is it one of those games where like depending on how you beat it, it changes the ending? Or
Yeah, they have multiple endings.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense.
Yes.
It's definitely a fun world to play a video game in, but I would never want to live here.
Why not?
Because it is depressing.
And shitty and dangerous.
It's trash.
We're pretty close to living there.
It looks cool.
I'm gonna say like, what's the difference between us living now versus them?
your
Besides being
sister's
dangerous.
got a clock, and it's regular.
I think
No, my sister, she not got a clock now.
I think there's a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing is racism doesn't really seem like it exists.
No,
but your classism and how much you financially make and your family makes really, really matters.
Classism is stronger than ever.
The only like racists that there are is Six Streets, because they're all about like America, like how America used to be, and then the Voodoo Boys. Those are like the biggest like forms of racism, because the Voodoo Boys are the Haitian like Creole styled people that are literally like it's Voodoo Boys and nobody else kind of deal. And it's not even like they're racist as in like your skin color. It's just that unless like you're a Voodoo Boy, it doesn't matter.
It kind of sounds like it doesn't sound like racism per se. It kind of like it doesn't sound like out in public racism. It sounds like prison racism.
Yeah, a little bit. We're like it's the gangs, the groups.
We have to be together, and like nobody else kind of matters. It's like just the rules that they're going by.
We're doing this out of survival.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. For people who are listening to this who might be familiar with the differences between Cyberpunk Red and 2077, it's going to be in the Cyberpunk Red times, but there's going to be a little bit of blending of 2077 just because I love that shit. So, I think the next step we take is that we just start, right?
Let's do it.
So, for you all and the listeners, you all are a group of mercenaries together. You guys have been a group for a little while as you guys work with your fixer, Rex Valor, who has done everything he can to get you to where you guys are at now. As we take a step back into the afterlife, which is, if anybody knows anything about Cyberpunk, is where the legends live and where the legends die. So, the first thing that is seen is the afterlife is a sub-level club where you kind of have to like know somebody to initially get in. As when you pan into this club, you immediately see the bar. As you see, there's the bartender making a drink. As this bartender in this mixer puts some vodka, a little bit of coffee liqueur, and takes this can of this cold brew, mixes in with it with a little bit of syrup, shakes all this stuff together and pours into a coupe glass with a couple of little coffee beans, and then hands it to Crummy.
Crummy takes his drink. He turns his chair to look out into the club. He sees a woman stare at him as she recognizes her favorite DJ, Crummy. She remembers how beautiful and handsome he is. The tall, 6-foot man, not too big, just the perfect size for her. He's got long black hair, but she knows when he's in the club, he loves to have that bright purple, pink highlight. He always dresses to impress, but not too good, because he's laid back and just wants everyone to have a good time. He's got all dark colors, black on black, but highlights with the glow paint of bright neon blue. As he looks into the girl's eyes, he winks and turns back to take a sip of his drink and enjoy the time with his newfound crew, as he remembers his mom laid down in the couch, no longer able to work, too depressed because of his father's recent passing, and his young sister who is too young to work. Now he's here instead of DJing where he wants to be, because he wants her to be able to go to school.
As then, Chromie, you have these thoughts as you take this the sip of your espresso martini. Next, you see the bartender switching it up, grabbing some rum, grabbing this can of cream of coconut, some pineapple juice, and even squeezes a fresh lime in there, mixes this all together, blends it up with some ice, with a beautiful pineapple wedge on it with an umbrella and a cherry, as he puts it right in front of Trinidad.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. I'm waiting all night for this. Go ahead and I take a sip. I throw him the scratch. Then I go into my agent and open it up as I start to type again, going to finish filling out my dating profile for Pleasures of Night City. I got a couple things still that I gotta fill out. I'm 5'9", 170 pounds. Got one of them big curly afros like Corbin Blue from High School Musical, but I dyed it blonde, so you know, it looks a little bit cooler. Beautiful tan skin, a resting Zoolander face that makes the opposite sex melt at my presence. And I dress in an urban flash style. I think that's good for now. Safe. I mean, shit, I ain't lie. I can't afford none of that Draga shit, but my pop the trunk closet is on 10. I got those pink Doflamingo glasses, a glowing blue crop top, zip up, with really baggy sleeves, right above a nice tight white tee, tribal print skinny jeans, and those XXL Supremes from Uggs in a glowing blue color to match the crop top. I'm preem as fuck.
Nova, bro. As then the bartender makes its next drink, takes some peach schnapps, some vodka, even puts a little bit of something like Chambord in it. Squeezes a fresh orange juice and blends up some cranberries as they mix up into this perfect cocktail of sex on the beach right in front of Augustus.
Just the way I like it. Augustus Cole is staring at his agent as he watches his favorite Joy Toy on screen, Noelle shaking her thing. That right there, that's why I like. This is the reason why my boy Rex saved me a long time ago. Oh, sweet, sweet pleasure. Augustus Cole, he sit there at the bar, milk chocolate skin tone, with a white beater on and a midnight black velvet tracksuit. On the back of the track shirt, it says, "Credits, bro," as his spine bulges out because it's Cyberpunk. Gotta have it chromed out if you're going to be a big bad. He stands about 6'4", 211. He's 29.
After that drink is made, you see the bartender quickly go into the cooler as they pull out an actual grapefruit, as they slice it in half, and they start squeezing all the juice that they can as they take this bourbon and they take a little bit of honey as it's this perfect measurement as it stirs together right into a rocks glass as they express a grapefruit peel, and they hand it right to Holden.
Holden Cox takes the drink. As he's looking into it, he is watching the water roll down the side of the glass and stares into his own reflection. You see a darker complexion, almost red man, with dark brown cornrows with pink fiber optic strands, a 5 o'clock shadow, and irises that look like spinning vehicle wheels. He wears a blue and green baseball cap with the logo that says Gotcha written on it, a dark blue, almost metallic looking set of mechanical bibs tied off at the waist, with a pink, fluorescent pink and yellow Hawaiian shirt with bananas on it, with large, dark leather platform boots with knobs for laces. As he pulls up his agent, you can see the background picture is a 6-wheeled, blood red compact truck with the logo Helga across the back windshield of it, as he picks up his drink and starts to walk off.
As you are all getting your drinks and about to go do your thing, as a beer slams on the counter, as Rex kind of stumbles and pushes himself in with all of you. As Rex is 27, he is a lighter toned man who has a neon green buzz cut, so it just lights up, emits enough that you can tell it's a buzz cut, but it's a little bit of neon green, as he has almost like a Cyclops visor over his head that is a sheen red with a white inlay. When he reaches out to grab this beer, you see these gold-plated cyber arms, as you can see from elbow to fingertip is nothing but chrome. As he has this cut-off trench coat, and shirtless with this cut-off trench coat with just this large gold chain with these orange camouflage cargo pants and these bright yellow combat boots. As he slams his beer, he's just like, I can't believe we're actually here. It's the afterlife, guys.
As he slams his beard down and is just consuming the space that they're in, Chromie will take his mirror shades and put them on, because not only is it way too bright in here now, it's way too loud in here. So he's just chilling, waiting for the rest of the group.
Trinidad kind of doesn't even pay attention to what Rex does. He's sipping his drink, and he has like 1 foot on the chair, 1 foot on the ground. He's kind of like air thrusting, like humping in the air while he's looking at where everybody's dancing.
So Augustus is on his agent right now, just like typing it in the comments as Rex slams his, yo, my chumba, easy. Yeah, we're in the afterlife. Calm down.
Gotta act like you've been here before, man.
There is no reason to be calm. This is our first time here. My first time, at least. And I am so happy that Rex got us in here. Rex, cheers me.
As he has his beer up.
To living fast and eating ass.
To becoming legends.
I'll
Yes.
cheers to that one.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Cheers.
I mean, I've been here before, but, I've been in someone who's been here, so it's kind of the same thing.
Is it though?
I mean, to me,
Okay.
I've been in a lot of places like this, but not the afterlife.
Cheers to connections by conceptions.
hell yeah, get it where you get it, baby.
To casual encounters.
As you see that, you see Rex takes like a big swig of his beer, and then you hear his like agent go. He's just like, "Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry, it's my main line. I'll be right back." As you see, he picks it up and like walks off.
I love that guy, but he's loud.
He's a lot of fun.
He's crazy.
Exactly. I was trying to say that without saying it.
How many contacts do you think we can extract? if we get a little bit closer to where everybody's dancing,
I can probably just go get a bunch of numbers for you right now if you need me to.
No, what? What's the fun of that? You see, what you got to do is
I literally just saw
have
on your face that
no,
you wanted me
you got to
to.
extract them, right? And then you randomly text like, "Hey, is this Sarah?" And they're just like, "No, this isn't Sarah." And you're just like, "Oh man, sorry, wrong number." But who's this? Hey, let's talk. And it always works until it doesn't.
Trini, have you ever dated before? Because it kind of sounds like you don't know what you're doing.
Hold up, Crummy. Has that ever worked?
Once.
So that answered both of your questions. So no and no.
All I'm saying is I've tried it 3 times and it worked once. So, I got to try one more time to see if it evens out, and then that will push me to continue going.
So you be like logging on with these?
Or are you trying to mainline?
Yeah.
No, nobody has time for a mainline. Why would you? That makes no sense.
Why are you blushing?
Listen, I don't have time for a mainline. I'm too busy. I'm too important.
You see, Crummy takes off his shades to make sure it's not just his shades making you blush.
No,
and puts them back on.
He's
You
blushing.
And like I said, I don't know if you guys caught it, but he has a Zoolander resting face. So
Yeah.
do you guys remember the movie Zoolander with Ben Stiller? So he's constantly just.
Oh God.
You can tell when he's trying not to say something because he does that little like smooch that Ben Stiller does.
So he's just staring right at Chromie right now.
Listen, Trini.
I have definitely seen more preem things than this.
I can get you a Nova girl right now. If you want me to.
Sure. I wouldn't say no to that.
You see Chromie get up and walk into the crowd. Dance into the crowd.
Holden,
Yes.
I got 10 euros and say these fails.
I have 20 eddies to say that gonk fucks this up.
20 eddies it is. Wait, we're both agreeing to the same thing.
Yes.
Swap buddy.
20 eddies it is.
Very good.
To be fair, Nomad might not know how to bet like that.
I'm gonna go ghost off and get another drink.
Okay, so, Crummy, are you attempting to do something?
Yeah, so I just dance in the crowd and I start just
Are you trying to
going around.
Are you trying to enact your ability?
Yeah, so just locking eyes with girls, dancing around, seeing which ones might be interested in someone, and then approaching them. I'm gonna go up to them and be like, or my choom over there thinks you're cute. And then I point over there, and he's just doing this, the smooch over at
I'm doing
Augustus.
the smooch, but I'm slowly like stepping towards your way.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
but I'm
Nice.
hip rolling.
Nice.
I'm slowly stepping towards your way. I'm hip rolling as I'm on my way over there, though.
You got 20 on Trini or you got 20 on Chromie?
I have 20 on Trini.
Okay, so with that, we're already going to start. I want you to give me a charismatic impact roll.
All right, what am I rolling here?
So you're rolling a d10, and it's adding your roll ability, which is a 4. So d10 plus 4.
2. So 6.
So with a 6, you this girl that you go up to as you like, hey, like, my chum wants to get with you, as she like looks to him as he's approaching with the Zoolander face.
I'm hip rolling as I'm slowly like moving. I'm 2-stepping to the side, then 2-stepping to the other side, kind of like a puppy monkey baby, but with the full hip roll.
Are you locked in?
I'm locked
Before
in.
she says
you my
anything,
chum?
when she looks at him, what does her face look like? Like, what's her reaction?
There's no way I'm letting this gonk touch me.
Okay, so as soon as I see that reaction, I go, or you can just leave with me. Have a good time, dance with me.
Okay, so I'm going to allow another charismatic impact, except it's going to be with a -1 mod.
Okay.
Damn. Hey, while he's doing this, while she's like gonna think about going with him,
That was a 9, so 12.
Okay, with a 12, so You were saying something, Trini?
Yeah, can I roll for my dancing to see if the more I dancing, she switches it up? Hey, we could both sandwich her.
We could have a small little dance off too.
And I'm not the horny one. I'm horny. But not as horny
I
as
didn't
you.
say it in the description, but Trinidad is 20 years old.
Hey,
So we're around the same age because he's
Chad.
21.
how we get here?
So we're probably the youngest out of the group.
Definitely.
Weird roll flip.
Look how the mighty has fallen.
I feel dirty being next to him.
What I want from you, Trini, is to give me a cool check.
A cool check.
Yes, a cool check.
So since this is my first time playing, you roll a d10 and then I add the number.
You're gonna add
from
what-
my cool.
what-
add
yes,
my cool to it.
yes.
Okay. That is going to be a 11.
So with your 11, as Chromie, you're looking at this girl. She looks at you, and then she sees like the little bit of moves that Trinidad is doing. You see her have like I guess he's not that bad, but she still then looks back to you, Chromie, and she says, "I could probably go for a round or two."
All right. So I take her hand and we start. I take her deeper into the dance floor.
Okay, so you take her deeper into the dance floor as Trinity, you're still like walking, but then you see them both disappear into the dance floor.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, in my head, I'm like, damn, like, why does Chromie have to walk that far? Like, I guess I'll get over there. So like, I stop with the hip rolling and I start doing like stepping forward, but now my dance changes while I'm sipping my drink to look like the guy from the Ted movie.
After
He's standing in front of the TV and he's just like
after a few
body rolling
body
like
rolling,
a mother.
full body rolling, stepping forward.
He said, "Is
I
it
look like a
tsunami
stallion
season?
galloping.
Is it tsunami season? Because all these roads out here."
After a few minutes of dancing with her, I see him finally find us, and I dance with her in a way where I just kind of like trade her off without her noticing, and then I go back to the floor
So
or go back to the bar.
With that, give me a dance skill check.
Yes,
Skill check.
Yeah, never been this cold in his life.
18.
18. Yeah. Okay. So as like Trini starts walking up to the girl, and you next thing you know, you're like shifting this girl around, and you spin around into like the crowd to where like you got her into the song, and next thing you know, she is bumping and grinding on Trini as you just like approached up.
Okay.
And then you just see Chromie like melt into the crowd as this girl's just bumping and grinding on you now.
I'm like confused because like Chromie was way too involved to this dip like that, but fuck it. I'm just like full into it.
So
And then I like, as we're dancing, I like go to whisper in her ear.
No, don't ruin it. What I just did for you, please.
Go ahead, yin yang.
what are you whispering?
Go ahead, yin yang.
I'm dancing behind her, and I go and I whisper in her ear, and I'm like, "Ooh, are you a kleptoid? Cause you still in my heart, baby."
No,
He's using online pickup lines in real life.
no.
Let me get a.
You and J. Cole the same.
August. I'm calling this off. I think we both won.
I think.
I quit.
Let me get.
Hold it.
This is too much for me.
Trini, let me get a persuasion check.
16.
16.
Fuck me.
Let's go.
It's like, are you a klepto? Cause you still in my heart, baby. Ooh.
Oh my god. You should get a penalty for that last part. I know he rolled well, but god damn.
Help. Help. I don't know what's going on.
I need somebody.
As you see that, like she looks at you confused for a second, and then has like a slight half smile as if she whispers in your ear, and she says, "For some eddies, I could do a lot more."
I mean, like, how many eddies? Cause I gotta check if I have enough.
So, I'm going to cut back to the bar.
You know how you check your bank account for you make expensive motherfucking purchases?
no.
My man turned around dancing like, hold up.
Hold on. Fuck, my login information's fucked.
I got about 280 stuff.
So, back to the bar to where you guys, as you guys are watching this, and you guys are just kind of watching the bar, you see from a private room, you see a woman exit out. As you guys living in Night City, you know exactly who this woman is. Her name is Rogue. You know that she is the contact that you guys are supposed to be talking to at the moment. She is a legend in Night City. As you see, she's starting to approach you guys. As it's just you two at the bar at the moment.
Holy shit.
I didn't think she'd come over here.
Holy shit.
What are we gonna do?
We're
We're not the talkers.
We have to get the other two gonks.
Does this bar have like a PA system?
Sure. I guess it would have a PA system of some sort.
Excuse me, bartender.
As you see, the man turns around. Yeah, what do you need?
Can I use a PA system?
Why?
I need my chumbas to come over here.
Sure.
Did we let him do that? This is the afterlife.
Attention. Gonk 1 and Gonk 2. Please report back to the bar. Gonk 1 and Gonk 2.
Anybody.
And Rex, please report back to the bar.
We recognize his voice, right?
Sure. So while
I'm on the way back anyways.
So while you're going Gonk 1 and Gonk 2, you immediately see a hand cut it as you look up and it's Rogue.
You just made it worse on yourself.
Is there a reason why you're using my bar?
I'm sorry. I was just paging my.
You guys are Rex's crew, right?
Yeah.
Where's the rest of you?
That's why he is paging them, ma'am.
Go get your team and meet me in the room.
Yes, ma'am. And I like.
As you see that she like pulls her hand off of the PA and like she looks like she gives like daggers to like the bartender. As the bartender's like, oh shit. Looks down.
I may or may not wet myself.
I slide the bartender some extra scratch on the bar for a tip. Like,
This is my last day.
Probably.
it might be mine too.
That was stupid.
No more chrome for you.
So
Chumba!
you guys go
Oh,
get Trini and Chromie.
Yeah, you see Chromie's walking back, but also looking back at the same time to see how it's going, and he's sipping his drink, but he has a smile on his face.
So, at this point is when the girl would have said, like, I can, like for some credits, I could do more.
Yeah. I'm like how many credits though? Because like I would have to check to see how many I have, and like and then like figure that out for the week. It's like just continue dancing.
250.
250. I think I can gather that together. Let's go take care of the nasty. We'll stuff it real quick and then
Up front.
up front.
Up front.
How do I know it's worth it?
You're the one who came to me.
No, I didn't. I was just here. You was dancing on me.
Your buddy told me.
He said you wanted me. He called me over here.
Well, he lied.
I don't think he'd lie. You're probably the liar.
Gasps.
Well, I never.
Who was going to who was getting him? I know you guys said that you guys were getting up.
Which one you want?
you can go.
Well,
You already
Chromie's
seen
already
it, yeah.
Chromie's already getting
go-
coming back.
Yeah, I'll go get him.
So as she's just like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You stupid guy!" As she starts yelling, Holden, you show up right next to Trini.
Is your iChrome malfunctioning again?
No, what's up?
Come on, we have to go.
Oh, yeah. I'm busy doing busy stuff with my chums. Don't nobody want to stuff it anyways. You meat space dwarf head whore.
So you just said fuck her completely, and you gonna just shit on her, huh?
And then I
Sounds
turn
like
around.
every
and
guy who gets
I
fucking
turn
turned
around
off
real
on the
quick.
internet.
I turn around real quick, and I like whisper to Holden. I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you for saving me." She wanted me to pay 250 eddies, and I did not have it, and I didn't need her to think that I was broke.
Rogue needs us in her room.
Oh yeah. See you guys later. Heading to the VIP room with the big dogs.
So,
Bada choom! And I just want to turn around and walk away.
Yeah, this is why I wear shades in the club, because it's giving me a headache.
I like anime.
Watching my chooms do this.
Give him a knock in the head.
I think that with Trinidad's like personality, I'm pretty sure that Holden kind of like just grabs him in a headlock and kind of like drags him over to the room.
You know, this is a favor job.
Yeah.
This isn't like, oh no, we have this job because we're good.
I mean, this is like a first time experience here though in the afterlife. So like, you know, you got to get it where
Yes,
you
let's
get
not make it our last.
it. Okay, but I mean, if it is our last, we got to get it where we get it.
I don't want it to be our last.
True. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, it's Neon's fault.
Okay.
Not just pat him on the back and continue to walk with us.
Now come on before I flatline you.
so you all are grouped together. The only one who still isn't there is Rex.
Should we get Rex?
No, we got this. Go ahead, do your thing.
So you got like, as like you guys can see, like in the VIP room, it looks like Rogue is like, she has like her arms crossed, like you can see like her foot tapping, like she's getting impatient.
We've already
what-
pissed her off.
Yeah, let's just go in there and do our thing. He can show up after.
Yeah, we could just tell him.
Yeah.
You want to go in there without our fixer?
I mean, our
No,
fixer's not
I
here.
think we need our fixer.
I think it's either
what
we
direction
walk
did
in.
he leave?
You know that he like walked outside the club because it looks like he said he got a phone call from his main line, which he's he's probably just outside the club talking at the moment.
I'm
Was
probably
it hard enough to get into this club where if we left to go get him, we might have a hard time coming back in?
No, because Rex can get in and out of here.
Okay.
We could just call him on
You
the
guys
agent.
stay here. I've been in enough clubs where I might, even if he's not out there, I might be able to get back in. But hopefully he's out there. So stay here. I'll be right back. And I'm just
why are you gonna go?
slip out.
Make him tap into a Sandy. He'll be in and out real quick.
That's a horrible idea.
You know that stuff like is hard on the body, right? You can't just use that all the time.
Yeah, but like Cole's special.
Why you just trying to offer me up? Why
Yeah,
you trying to
but-
flatline me?
Bro, you're special.
Amp
We
me
know
out.
this.
Even if he is special, you don't want to just
we don't
get
just
a
wing stuff.
nosebleed randomly.
Leave the brain potato alone.
You're a bird.
Whatever.
I
mean,
as they're like discussing, I slip out.
Okay. Do you guys still wait, or do you guys go approach Rogue?
We could approach Rogue very, very slowly.
I think we're like slowly walking there so that if she sees, like, we are moving that direction, but we're not necessarily walking right into there.
So we're all like walking up the steps.
we're the most roundabout.
We're in eyes vision, but like we're moving, but not fast.
Is
Like-
this what it's like to play with one of my characters?
Like, imagine if there's like a straight line that goes to the room, and then there's a bunch of round tables that we have to go around.
But there's actually no round table.
It's just round people. It's just a group of people.
Okay, so Chromie, you rush outside, you go up the stairs. As you do see, it is Rex on the phone. He's like, yeah, okay, all right, bye. As you see, like he hangs up as soon as you approach him.
Rex, we gotta go. They met Rogue already, and it didn't go.
Oh, she's ready. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Might have to smooth things over.
He's just like, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. As you guys start going back in, as you guys are doing like this like slow pace to Rogue,
Like Baywatch walking.
as like you literally just see her like staring at you three.
I'm hardcore leaning into the Zoolander shit as I'm slowly just moving.
The farther, or the closer you get, the more your lips parse.
As like you guys get almost like a foot away from her, as you guys then hear Chromie and Rex like right behind you.
Right when they get to us, we start speeding up and walking regular.
Perfect. You're all here. Get inside.
Yeah, you want us to close this door?
As I get in, my highlights disappear, and it's just black.
She says yes.
Oh, cool. So I go and close it. Is there any like special locks on here or anything?
No.
No. I'm like, damn. You guys should, figure some security out on this door or something, just in case anybody could like walk in and.
Who's just gonna walk in?
Not fucking know.
I take off my shades and act like I've been here before.
She goes, kid, I'm not worried about anybody in this city.
Yeah, cool, me neither. And I just turn around and I'm just like, I just hit it with a pose as I'm waiting for her to talk.
I go into my phone and I double lock Helga just to make sure. You just say beep beep.
You actually have interface plugs, so you could just do that without like even using like your phone.
Cool.
Like, because you can like call your car to come to you whenever you want and everything like
Oh,
that.
sick.
To answer your question, this room is like it's a VIP room. So there is just a large round table. As you do see, like there's a couple of like briefcases here, as it is like a large square bench along the walls of it. As she just had you guys like all sit into the bench. As you see that she opens up this case, and you see it's a couple chips. As you know that these chips are the things that you guys jack in for yourself, so you guys can get all the information that she's about to talk to you about.
I
Okay.
just lean back, cross my arms, and listen.
Same.
So as you all put the chips in, as you hear Rex talking about like, sorry about that, Rogue. You know, mainline called and had to calm her down and everything like that. And then Rogue cuts him off like, yeah, I don't care about that. Chip in, come on. As everyone gets their stuff, as this interface shows up in front of you guys, as you're seeing all this information now. As she tells you, this gig is for you guys to retrieve something. 2 weeks ago, an Arasaka tech convoy on their way out Night City was raided by a collab of the Tiger Claws and the Maelstrom. If you guys, know, Tiger Claw and Maelstrom are two different types of gangs. Tiger Claws are essentially like the Triad and then the Yakuza combined in this world. They were a subset. They were pretty much a group of Arasaka employees that kind of like went rogue and created a whole gang from it. Okay?
You said it's called Tiger Claw.
Tiger Claws, and then Maelstrom are the gang that are always almost always chromed out. Like they are always on the border of being cyber psychos, and all their chrome that they have is usually like garage mods and modified in some kind of way as well. Nothing that they have is like store bought or store brand. As you guys are looking at as you guys are seeing clips of people's like body cams and everything like that during like the raid that happened. It's like the info that they got from Arasaka of these Arasaka corpos getting just gunned down by Tiger Claws and Maelstrom completely. She said that there was dozens of corpos dead from it. The job was led by Tiger Claw Captain Boyo with the help of some Maelstrom gangbangers. After the raid, they went completely off the radar. This was 2 weeks ago.
How often would they even work together? Is this something that's never really happened before?
It's not really common at all.
Okay.
Then she says, till 4 nights ago, at a night market, she says, a chum of mine pinged me that one of these items was trying to be sold, that they got from the tech convoy. Apparently, the deal went south, and Boyo and the dealer were found flatlined in a shipping container.
Both?
Yes. So the conclusion that we've come up with at the moment is that Maelstrom turned on Boyo during the deal and walked out with the goods and the eddies. I believe that this particular group of Chrome heads are being ran by a gonk named Graft. As you see in the images of your interface through this chip, as you see a picture of this idea of someone named Graft. It's a Maelstrom member who looks like he's like 6'4". He is muscle and chrome, as you see that he has these like spikes literally sticking out of his skull. She then continues to say, we think they're held up in an apartment in Haywood. So what the job is to do is to find the exact location, go in there, grab the Arasaka case, and get out. And if you could find out where those credits went from the deal that went south, you guys will get a bonus.
How many credits was for the deal that went south?
To her knowledge, it was 20,000 credits that were just gone.
That's a lot of eddies.
She then says, if you're starting a firefight outside, be careful with your strays hitting the civvy, because the last thing we need is some lawmen showing up and crashing the whole thing. The sooner the better, so I would get a start on it as soon as possible. Now remember, the only reason why you're here is a favor for Santiago. because there are much better teams out there that I would have chosen for this. So don't fuck this up. As you see Rogue stand up and walk out the room.
Chromie takes a deep breath. It's hard to act cool that long in front of someone like that. Anybody recognize this Maelstrom at all?
I have never seen him before.
You can give me a criminology skill check.
Everybody or just him?
Do the Maelstroms ever frequent clubs or anything like that? Because I'd want to know if I'd recognize them.
That would be
there.
a local expert roll.
Okay.
You being a net runner, I would say you can do the criminology roll as well.
Okay.
Because you being a solo, you could do a criminology roll.
So I rolled a 7 plus 5, so 12
Okay.
for criminology.
All right.
3 plus 7, so 10 for criminology.
17.
Crummy, in Haywood, that there is actually a particular club that you've tried to get you've always tried to get a gig there, but since it's ran by the Maelstroms, they never let you in.
Okay. And that's where they're held up in Hayward.
Yeah.
An apartment somewhere in Haywood.
Rogue suspects that they are held up somewhere in Haywood.
Okay.
Where the club is that you know of is in the industrial zone in Haywood.
Okay.
All right. With your guys' criminologies of a 10 and a 12. Gus, you've heard graft before with some of your jobs that you have come across people who have talked about that they've gotten scrapes with someone like him, and he is someone who likes to steal other people's chrome. And with your 12, you have that similar knowledge, except you know that graft, from your time in the net, you've heard rumors of graft trying to expand the Maelstroms and like try to grow it his own, as in try to make his own like subsection of the Maelstrom gang.
So branch off where he's in control.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, I've only heard of graft, a couple times when I was in cyberspace, checking out the net, surfing and shit. But yeah, he's definitely not 100% loyal to the Maelstroms. It kind of seems like he's trying to, from rumors at least, kind of branch off and just make his own shit where he's in charge. This could be a big move for him to like push forward and being able to do that. That's a lot of fucking eddies, and we don't really know what he took from Arasaka for real. It could be something crazy.
Because she said that they think they're holding up in Haywood, and I know of a Maelstrom club that I've been trying to play at, or DJ at a few times, but I haven't ever been able to get in because it is pretty strict Maelstrom. We could go there first, see if we get in and get any details.
How does entry work there?
So you would know the club's name would be the club. It's not like an official club, right?
Yeah.
It's just kind of an emptied out like an abandoned warehouse that the Maelstroms took over and created a club from it. But you know that people call it Silver Step.
Well, it's not really like a club like this. It's not perfect like Afterlife is. It's not ideal, but it's a warehouse that people enjoy to go to because it's more low key. It's called Silver Step.
So you've been able to get in there. You just can't get a gig there.
You haven't even been able to get in there.
No, it's pretty strict Maelstrom.
As you hear Rex go like, "Oh yeah, I actually know a buddy who works at Silver Step."
That's probably our in.
We could check that out, see if that works, and if not,
I just say that because Rogue thinks they're held up in that area, and that's probably a good start since it is mostly just Maelstrom there.
yeah, we can see how that works, and if not, we can get close enough, and who knows? Maybe in the net, I might be able to find a way to get you access into there, throw your name on a list or something.
That would be really helpful, actually.
I don't know how secure it is, but we could always check it out.
Yeah, you might want to be careful with those chrome heads if you're jumping into their net.
You are a little dainty.
I'm not as tough in the meat space. I get that, but cyberspace, that's my fucking world.
That is your world.
There's also something else that we can go by that might be able to get him and his crew out.
And what is that?
I can always pop up an ad for help to steal a Sandy.
Are you trying to use our tomb here as bait?
It's dangerous, but these are the type of guys that are on the net waiting for something like this.
Why is always Augustus bait? Why can't Holden be bait?
I'm the driver.
Chromie be bait?
I'm too beautiful to be
Fuck.
bait.
I don't.
He's the DJ.
Rex might have been bait.
Let's be real.
Well, I get the jobs, man.
I understand. I'm just tired of me being bait, Rex. I'm just tired of me being bait.
Stop complaining, you
He
fucking
is
chrome
always
jock.
bait.
You did this to yourself.
Listen here. How many times have you almost flatlined? 0. How about you, Holden? 0. Chromie? 0.
So what do we
Rex?
have to worry about?
0. I'm on 2.
So what do we have to worry about? I didn't say you have to use the Sandy. I
I
can
always
just
like this Holden.
I can just set up something.
I'm not. It's not talking about using the Sandy. It's talking about. I just don't want a lot of goddamn fucking chrome heads trying to attack me for my shit.
I get it, but they're gonna do it anyways.
Yes, that is true. I'd rather them attack you than me. I'm too beautiful to die.
It is risky, but everything's risky.
feel
This is
like-
probably a good way that I can get a conversation with one of them, saying that I know somebody with a Sandy, and I can just be like, hey, I fucking hate this guy. He has a Sandy. I'll give the information on how to get it from him as long as the guy's dead. And I can start a conversation with them about that.
It's an idea.
And I could prove it.
It's an idea.
I'm not
But-
saying that it's something we do 100%. I am throwing it on the table, though. It's not a bad idea
Trini,
if that's what these guys are trying to do.
it's an idea. I hear you. But we don't want a shootout, and that might be the quickest idea to a shootout.
Well,
That is a guaranteed shootout.
yeah, if we give them the, I'm saying if we automatically give him to them.
The
When,
best thing would
when
be
Holden
able to
said-
find his location first.
When Holden says guaranteed shootout, you see me pull out my heavy pistol and like, I'm ready for a shootout.
Yeah,
I can do a shootout.
It won't get that far. The whole point is using it to start a conversation.
I think we need to chill on that. That's plan B. It's a really good plan B. But we should get a little bit more information. Go to this, try to get in this club. If not, plan B.
I can see if my choom's working to see if we can get in.
What do you think the logistics of you plugging in to try and get me on that list to play, though?
I mean, I could try.
And it's definitely not just because I want to play at the club.
If we're going from a scale from 1 to 10, I give myself a 9. I think I can get you on that list. Now, if somebody finds out where we are in the meat space and finds a location and are coming at us, I mean, that's your job. But I think I can get your name on the list.
I'm here for it.
But Rex did say it could be dangerous.
I think we'd have two angles if you were able to do that. We'd have me DJing, and then Rex would be able to get you in as far as his choom.
Yeah. I think we head to Helga and kind of just like wait for Rex's call. See where we go from there.
Yeah, let me call my choom real quick.
I've been meaning to say, Holden,
Yes.
Helga's a beautiful car.
Thank you so much.
Very proud of what you've done.
There's a truck, but I'll ignore that this one time.
She shines.
Truck, car, it's all the same to me. But for you, truck. It's a beautiful truck.
Thank you.
Okay, so Rex comes back, says that his buddy's working tonight. That he says that he can get him in and one other person in for sure.
I'd say if we get Rex in, right, we probably send you in, unless you want me to try to get a name on the list.
I think that's our other way in.
If you want me to get the name on the list, then I can try to get your name on the list. Rex goes in with, let's say, Gus.
Either Gus or Holden.
And Holden goes in with you, and I watch Helga.
Trini,
What?
You still have to be there.
you got to go in with me if you're going to try to get into their net.
Yeah, what do you think this is? 2077?
He either goes in with you or with me because he might have
Yeah, I
access
guess.
from the stage.
I guess so. I'll go with you.
Maybe one day we'll just be able to.
I just thought it would be like real cool to be the guy that watches Helga this time.
Well,
You know?
Maybe one day we'll just be able to put a bunch of ice in the back
So
of
you
Helga and we'll just drive you around.
So you can just ghost off whenever you want.
I mean, I'll be with you.
I feel like you just want that in the
In
back of your
spirit?
car.
That is fire though. Can we set that up?
I don't think technology supports those functions yet.
No, I mean, like, we could just set up like a trailer and just get a bunch of.
I just don't
If you
think
set
he's
that
that
up,
good yet.
Holden and Trini will never leave this car.
Dude, if he could jack me in the back of the van and we just drive around, you know how much money we can get?
It would be huge.
Well,
Okay.
if Trini goes with Rex, Augustus, you could be my muscle.
Of course.
If Trini's able to get me on the list.
Yeah, I'll go with Rex. Rex will
And then
protect
Holden.
my life with his life.
And then Holden can be
And-
my driver.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, or I can pretend like I'm drunk and asleep or something. Like,
I mean, they're gonna see you jacked into a data term, so
you could hide it with your coat or something.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what you guys do when I'm in there.
Take silly pictures like this. And I show you a picture of you with a bunch of toilet paper wrapped around you like a mummy.
It's fucked up.
That was a good time.
Holden has like a shitload of like group photos while I've just been under in the net. Like,
And then I show you another picture of you wearing your pants over your shirt. And then I have one last one that I tell you I'm going to show you if you get the job done.
I don't
okay.
want to get the job done.
So are we
You
heading up
want
to
to get the
Haywood?
job done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are driving through Night City, as it is as calm of a night as a night can be, because you know it's Night City. The neon lights, max tack at full force somewhere with a cyber psycho, as you guys drive all the way south into Haywood. Haywood is one of the at the moment in the red. Haywood is it's a highly populated urban zone, so it's highly condensed and a lot of people live here. Okay. The streets are full of people running through. Think of it like New York City as crowded. As you guys are driving all the way into the industrial zone, which is like a little bit off-centered in the Haywood area, as the industrial zone is a lot of rebuilding, a lot of buildings and things like that are getting renovated, redone. As you go to the Silver Step, as it is this smaller warehouse comparatively to the construction that's going on. As you see that there are all different kinds of essentially like disco lights coming out of it, as there is a line of people, and it is fenced in by like an electrified like chicken fence.
On the drive, what does Helga look like first before I say anything?
Helga is a 4-door, squared off red truck with a big black bumper with
Holden's Cox.
a V-shaped ram bar on the front of it. It has a shorter bed than your average truck, and it has 6 wheels, 2 that steer in the front, and then 4 on each side of the back.
Nice.
All that traction, baby.
Yeah.
Woo!
On the way there, Chromie has basically he's listening to music and he's scrolling through his laptop and his agent, and he's putting up a mix that he thinks that Maelstrom would like, just based on some of the environment he knows of, but also what colors are Maelstrom known for?
Bebop, boobop.
Typically like neon reds
Okay.
is a big Maelstrom color.
So his hair is going to change to neon red highlights, and then he takes off one black shirt, puts on another black shirt, same black shirt, and then he starts to put some glow paint on it with neon red. So he's basically that's another reason why he likes wearing all black, so that he can spray paint to fit into wherever he wants to go.
Okay, with this, I'm gonna need a personal grooming check.
Yeah. That's a 13. I have a plus 11, and I rolled a 13.
As you're looking, you do feel like you fit like the Maelstrom vibe with the aesthetic that you've given yourself.
Cool.
Like you look like someone who wants to be a part of Maelstrom.
Perfect.
Maybe a little bit poserish, but like not offensive.
Okay.
Okay, is there anything else on the ride there?
I'll be looking at who gets let in, like any possible threats.
Gus, give me a perception check. Anything from Holden? Just out of curiosity, it doesn't have to be, but like
Nothing that I don't think I could really contribute to this other than just driving.
if you want to like get attention, you could do like a land vehicle check of some sort. Like if that's what to look cool. If that's something that like I don't know if that's like how Holden like would think, but
I rolled a 17.
Yeah, I would look cool.
all right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna give me a drive land vehicle. Your number. What does it say for your drive land vehicle?
I have a base 12.
And that is from your reflex plus your drive land, right? Now, since you are a nomad, you have the ability called Moto, which means you get to add your actual roll number to it as well. So you get to add an additional 4 to that roll. So you would actually have a plus 16.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
We about to be cool as fuck, boy. With a 1
So now roll a d10 again.
Oh no.
and an 8.
So 17 minus 8 is a 9.
Not so cool.
So
Damn.
We're good at math.
At least we got that one shit out of the way.
Your first roll, I'm sorry.
So, with our first Cyberpunk Red critical fail, Chappie rolled a 1, and then the way crits work in this is if you roll a 1, you roll an additional d10 and subtract, and then whatever that number is rolled, you subtract it to the overall number, and vice versa. With this a critical success, you roll a d10 and add it to the number. So, what ends up happening is you see Holden like speed up, and then he immediately backs out, like maybe like he's nervous or things like that because he's in an area that he's not familiar with. He then slows down and then just parks absolutely regular. He parks like a suburban dad.
Can we tell that he was trying to like act cool?
Yeah, because you saw him like speed up to the place, and then it looks like when you guys got like maybe like a quarter mile to it, he immediately started pumping the brakes and slowing down and just kind of like slow rolling into it.
Without getting, without not looking at his agent, Chromie leans over his laptop, still looking at his agent, puts his hand on Holden's shoulder and just says, "It's okay, buddy. We all get nervous." And then he goes back to trying to fix his music.
I just like, you know how like when you get like really bad news and you like just put both hands on the wheel and you just stare off straight ahead.
Yeah.
So as you park like a suburban dad, as Gus, you look out, and the immediate thing that the first thing that you immediately see is through this like chicken gate fence, this chicken wire gate fence, is you do see that there are Maelstrom outside. Looks like they're like posted up in like guard positions.
Like, are they checking people? Like
there's a check-in at the door, but like immediately at the gates before you even get to the building, it looks like there's Maelstrom. Like it looks like it's heavily guarded at the moment.
Chumbas, it seems like they got live protection in there.
Hearing that, I would actually look up from my agent and look out. Since I've tried to get in this club before, have I ever seen the club look this guarded?
Not this guarded, no.
Maybe that's a good sign that they're here.
Either way, it's a bad sign for us.
Or is it a good sign for us because that means that we're on the right track?
That is true.
They're all lead heads. They couldn't be like that smart.
I don't know. They were able to double cross the
Tiger claws.
Tiger Claws.
As everybody else is talking, Trini's like at the side window just looking out at like the way it's guarded, and he's just like whispering. He's like, "Yeah, we're doing this. Okay. All right, no, come on, just snap into it. We'll just walk in. They'll never know. They'll never know that I'm there to tap into. Fuck, they're gonna know."
You're like the first time you get high and you see your parents for the very first time as a teen. You're like, "Oh fuck, they're just gonna know."
Okay, so then
God, you're a bad kid.
Shut up.
So
Not me, not Darla, son.
Trini, you hear Rex go like, "Okay, Trini, you ready?"
Yeah. Been kicking it back here, waiting for us to get here. I've been, ready this whole time, just waiting for you to say, "Let's go." You sure we don't need to grab any other supplies and like prepare and like maybe come back another night or anything? Or are you sure we're good for like tonight?
I'm sure we're fine. So,
okay.
You two stay here, and when we got a better idea, we'll hit you up on the hollow and make sure that everything's all good. Okay?
Heard.
Yeah, we'll hit you guys up. Let's turn around and start walking.
You got this.
Make sure to put that I have a +2 on there. I have 2 people with me.
Bitch, I gotta try to get yo ass on there before.
I know. I was trying to add to your nervousness. I did that on purpose.
You and Rex start walking up as like you see like these Maelstrom guys open up the chicken fence for you. Mm-hmm. As you guys start walking like towards the line, as you see Rex be like, "Don't worry, we don't need to go through this line." As you see that he calls, he's like, "Hey, yeah, I'm here."
Damn, it's like that?
Okay.
This dude own this place?
Okay, cool.
Just cutting lines?
So you see that like
You be going to all these clubs without us, don't you?
I mean, sometimes.
Pretty fucked up. I mean, I get it. I get why you wouldn't invite
This isn't really your crowd.
all of us. I mean, every crowd could be my crowd if we make it my crowd.
Yeah, you see, Trinity doesn't really work like that.
Well,
Damn.
there's no way for me to know because I never get invited.
Well, you're gonna know now.
Yeah, but I didn't want to get invited this time. If I'm being honest with you.
You see this guy who has just a little bit of chrome. He's in like this like red leather with these like goggles on, as he has this like hard part that's just neon red, and you see like he comes and like flags you guys down. He's just like, yeah, that's my butt. Rex tells you that like that's his Chino he's talking about.
Word. Okay.
As you see Rex goes like daps him up real quick. He's just like, hey, this is my Chun Trini. He's gonna come in with me. That cool? And you see the guy be like, yeah, come on in. I'll get you guys a drink.
Yeah, sup, bro? Like, preem setup you got here.
So you guys start walking through. As you guys walk past past the line, and you see like some people are pissed off at that, obviously. As you walk in, it is very, very dim lit. This club. It's very dim lit with nothing but flashing lights and colors all over the place. You would think that think of like a rave, like an EDM rave, but on steroids. As the only thing that is relatively consistently lit up without flashing is the bar, and then that's where this guy takes you guys. As you see that it looks like there is a large dance floor behind the bar, as there is there's like a DJ booth, as there are some tables, there's some high-rise tables lifted up overlooking like the dance floor. Okay. And it looks like there is like a metal catwalk that leads up to some stairs where you can see there's some heavily chromed up guards like guarding a door up that catwalk.
Hey Rex.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some things and like I'm pretty sure they have no permits for this place. Like this doesn't seem like a safe place to go hang out at all.
Yeah, that's why I said Cromie said it wasn't abandoned. It wasn't.
Yeah, like that railing over there by those steps. Mm-hmm. Cut your hand, rust get in your hand, all types of crazy shit. You definitely die.
Yeah, not really
just
worried
from that.
Not really worried about that. Let's shut the bar.
Yeah. So I'm keeping up my persona as like party kid. So I'm still like dancing and smiling, but like I'm shooken.
So you guys get to the bar. As you see, Rex just orders 2 drinks real quick. As you see his bartender buddy just pulls out 2 beers in front of you guys. As like you see Rex like slide you yours, but he's not even looking at you, as he looks like he's just he's keeping the attention to him, to the bartender guy.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's talking to him. It looks just kind of like shooting the shit, keeping all of his attention, all of his focus on Rex.
Yeah, I kind of like take a small little sip of the beer and try to keep my face straight because I don't like the taste of beer at all.
Okay.
So I'm just like, yeah, well, delicious. As I kind of look around to make sure that like, are we getting? Is there any attention coming our way or anything, or no?
Roll me your perception.
That's gonna be a 12 altogether for perception.
So with a 12 altogether perception, it's a club. It looks busy.
Looks busy. Doesn't look like anybody's kind of like on us.
You kind of can't really tell. It's too dim lit to really tell.
Okay, cool. So I'm just like, kind of like dancing. I'm fake sipping my beer because like it's like
Just touching your lips.
Yeah, it's just touching my lips, and then I'm putting the beer back down, so the beer stays full the entire time.
Sure.
So I know that I got to try to like jack in somewhere. He's on his agent, and like as he's like chilling, making sure that like nobody's looking, he goes to like scan to see if there's what location is the closest that he can go to.
Okay, so you're using your scanner ability.
Yes.
All right. So roll me an interface roll.
That is going to be a 12.
With your initial scan at the moment, there is a data term at the bar.
Cool. So how do I go about this?
So where it looks like it's on the other side of the bar where the data term is, but it's like underneath the bar, so you would have to like reach over and in.
So I kind of just gotta like hope that I just don't get spotted then.
Seems like it at the moment.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to like slowly like move that way as like Rex is like keeping the attention so far.
Yep.
Kind of like just slowly like dancing that way with the beer in my hand or whatever. And just try to move in closer so I can jack in. Do I have to roll stealth roll?
Yeah, if you want to try to do this completely unnoticed, give me initially a stealth roll.
Okay. That is going to be a 24.
You're definitely super sly. You're like a ghost at the moment. You're like a ghost.
It's cool. I'm pale because I'm scared too, so I look like a ghost too.
And you have a clear-cut visual of the data term that you can plug yourself into, and you know you can plug yourself into it without being seen. The only thing is that you're gonna stay.
I have to be unseen while I'm plugged in.
So, what I want from you, it's gonna be called a contortionist check.
Okay.
It's to kind of like fit yourself or move your body in a way to where you can access places inaccessible and things like that. The higher the roll, the less conspicuous you will look as you're waiting around.
I ain't gonna lie, Psycho. I pulled the chat. I thought you made that goddamn check up. I'm like, ain't no way. There's a contortion. I'd be damned. There's a right there contortion check.
Yeah, there's some deep ones.
If you don't have any levels into it, it's just another dex check.
Yeah.
With your high enough stealth roll, I will give you an additional +2 to this.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Oh, you roll a 1. That means you have to roll again. And deduce it.
You're right.
Then you
Roll a 1 again.
subtract it.
Roll a 1 again.
8.
Boy.
It's a 3. Altogether, it's a 3.
Okay.
Can we take shots?
Because I don't think this is.
Hey,
Yeah, I have to take a shot for this.
it.
I can't just like I can't try to jack in with a 3 in the middle of a public.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to jack off
The
with an
bar.
11.
hey, see, you thought I was tripping in the truck, huh? You thought I was tripping
Sure.
like.
Let me go get a shot glass.
Oh, wow.
I love it. Session 1. Also, Kuma is already about to take a death elixir shot. I didn't even think about death elixir shots when we were doing this, but it makes sense. It's part of the. It's our thing. It's part of the podcast. It's not privy to a campaign. So
So for this campaign, is this the death elixir or is this the cyber psychosis shot?
it is both.
Yeah.
It's a cyber psychosis shot called death elixir.
We need a new
that's nasty.
we need a new decanter for a cyber psychosis shot.
Yeah, it's just a syringe.
Oh no!
Okay. Oh my god. Fucking
Jello shots?
Nomi is in. Like, he's in character right now. He's got a cap on. He's got shades at fucking 9:30 at night inside of a building.
That's a 2K. I fuck with that cap.
I'm about to have a
That
show.
cap hard. That's a 2K cap. I fuck with it.
I love it. It's my Guinness hat.
All right, so I'm gonna take this stupid ass death elixir shot.
All right. Also, Kuma, take the shot in 3, 2, 1, go.
God, was that delicious? Was that delicious? Did you love it? Hey, look at me. Did you love it? Do you need it?
Chaser.
Every time.
Do you want me to baby bird some Coca-Cola into your mouth? No? Maybe a little
Nobody's
bit?
fucking listening to you.
It's not that
Nobody
bad.
give a fuck what you're saying,
Everybody's
Jabby.
listening to me.
I'm tasting that.
You're discrediting me as a...
You're tasting them.
Them death.
You're tasting me? Of course you are, Daddy.
Also, Kuma, you may now drink something.
Ugh. Oh, Can
Okay.
you get this shot glass away from me? You can smell that.
No, I'm cool.
Here, I'll smell
Because
it.
you're gonna need it when you.
Don't be a weird, Nomi.
I am a weird.
No,
Okay,
don't be that weird.
So you're going to attempt another contortionist check.
Yes.
You don't want to smell the gingivitis off that
See
man
what's
breath.
up. Let's see what happens.
Is it another one?
I told him he was gonna need it again. I said
Okay,
it.
Another
so,
one.
So let's roll to see.
Oh my. Okay.
What's one more shot for the dub though?
So, also, Kuma, you're doing this?
I have to.
I'll always
All
pray
right.
on your downfall, but when I do,
3, 2, 1.
There's my
Shoot it.
There's my little Chumba. Little Chumba.
Shoot a shoot.
Ooh,
Shoot
look
a
at you,
shoot.
little chumbada.
Little Chumbada.
Come on,
Dude,
Chub,
you
you got
really
this.
do burp every single time.
Chub.
Every time I take this
That's
fucking
the
definition
worst.
shot, I fucking burp, but it's so stupid.
I don't.
It makes Jeff happy though.
So what was it? What,
hey, can I call you Drake? Cause you got this boy back to back.
Oh. BBL also.
BBL also.
Def Elixir also.
I don't want to hear that from you with your Canadian ass.
That might have hurt, but not as much as
I
your
want to hear
taste
that from you
bud.
with your
Right?
Canadian ass.
All right, also, Kuma, you can drink.
Fucking jet set
You
radio.
know what I love about this? Because I feel like any one of us would have been okay. We just kind of got out of it different ways. Like, I shot the club up. He would have performed his way out. He would have probably crashed his car into him. But you, ain't no way you gonna escape this without a good roll, bro.
10.
Yes!
10?
Yes.
A natural 10, so roll again.
Yes!
Because that is a critical success.
Is it?
And then I rolled a 4.
So that's 14 plus 10, so that's 24.
Yes.
So with a 24, there is a slit within the bar that you are able to move your plug to jack in to this data term and then slide within that slit, and then you are just leaning at the bar holding your beer to where it looks like you're completely regular. You don't have any connection to anything as long as you don't move.
Okay.
As you enter the net world.
Networld.
Yeah.
Transition complete.
Jack in, jack out,
Jack off, jack on. What?
Jack in, jack out.
So-
now jack, now jack, now jack, now jack.
I
You got the fattest ass in the club, now jack.
This has been a Clash of Quits original.
Hey, I fuck with you.
So remember the way net running works. You have 3 actions. Jacking in counts as 1, so you're already immediately in the net world. So you have 2 more actions left.
You're here now.
Yeah. Oh,
Typically, what people do is, I believe, a Pathfinder check to try to get an idea of the layout of what they got to deal with.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going with first. First is the Pathfinder check.
With your cyber deck stuff, do you have the cyber deck to increase your Pathfinder?
All right, so that means I would have I'd roll a D10 plus 6 for my Pathfinder check.
Because you have the cyber deck Sia,
Yeah,
right?
Yep, I have the Cyber Deck Cia, so it gives me a +2 to my Pathfinder checks while I'm rezzed, and then I automatically have the +4 from my interface.
Okay.
So that is going to be 13 altogether.
With the 13, you see that this net only has 3 floors.
3 floors.
Yes, and you are in the lobby floor right now, which you see it is a password.
Okay, so I will have to use my next check to because I don't think that to put a name on the list would be that high in something like this. So I'm going to use my backdoor check as my last check to try to break through the password.
Okay, give me a backdoor check.
Going big money, no women's.
Oh, it would actually be a 10 because I have the ability Worm, which gives me a +2 to backdoor checks while I'm rezzed as well.
Okay, with that, you are able to figure out the password, as the password is Chrome.
Okay.
It would unlock the lobby, first floor, and then you would go into floor 2.
Okay.
As you see, floor 2, you see a Hellhound.
Okay.
A Hellhound is a black ice. What black ice are programs designed in net runs to defend. Okay. Now, when you enter Black Ice's space, you immediately roll initiatives against the Hellhound.
Okay.
And if the Hellhound wins initiative, you immediately take their effect. It's a D10 plus your interface. What'd you roll?
A 1.
This is your world, boy.
So yeah, it rolled a 12. So what a Hellhound does is it does 2d6 direct damage to the Netrunner's brain. Their cyber deck then catches on fire with their clothing until they spend a meat action to put themselves out.
Damn.
This is your world, Choom.
So on
didn't
fire
put you here.
in the cyber world or in real life? Oh, like
In real life,
In
his
real
cyber
life.
deck is going to catch on fire.
You're about to.
That's why you use a hell.
About to.
He about to be behind that bar. That boy about to catch smoke so
Yeah.
fast.
So my armor reduces brain damage by 4 while I'm rezzed.
Okay.
About to look like Freddy Krueger.
So you're going to take 7 minus 4, so you're going to take 3 damage.
Okay.
And then your cyber deck in your head is just actually starting to catch flame. But it would technically be in the initiative order now. So, and that would have been the end of your turn. In initiative order, the Hellhound goes again. Okay. Mm-hmm. And now is going to attempt to attack you.
You don't put your goddamn thumb down.
So that is a 14 to attack. You need to oppose the 14 with a D10 plus interface.
Jeez. Get him.
If you don't put that goddamn thumb down,
He's got this.
we out in the car and our friend get turned to soup.
I didn't request him to do this or anything.
You said it's a what?
14 to hit.
A 14? Yeah. Okay.
So you get hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. Get him, Freddy Krueger.
So that is 8 minus 4, so you take an additional 4 damage.
Okay. So that's 7 altogether.
So as you're in this virtual space, this Hellhound starts mauling you. Okay. Now, it would be your turn. So, the things that you could do, right? You can attempt to slide.
That was my original plan, was to try to slide.
Yeah. You could attempt to. You just didn't have any net actions left.
Yeah, I
When-
know.
when
Yeah, I was
you
at the end of my
Yes.
turn regardless.
So you could attempt to slide at and essentially disengage from combat from this thing, and it'll stay in this room. You can spend your meat action to put out the cyber deck before you will take an additional 2 damage from it. Or I mean, you could always still just jack out in general.
You took 2 shots for this. You gotta slide.
You can attempt to slide. You can attempt to slide and then get this stuff done within the next 2 actions. Hopefully within the next 2 actions, you can get this stuff, the 3rd floor done, and then put the virus in within those actions. Then you could be out the meat space and then put it all out.
yeah, I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide.
So you're gonna attempt to slide.
I'm going to attempt to slide.
Okay, so, I believe a slide is its perception against.
Yeah, so it says if you are able to roll a successful slide check against the program's perception plus D10, you escape and move to the next adjacent floor.
You got this, Choom. You got this.
Yeah, slide check against the program's perception plus a D10. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So
Go ahead, roll your slide. So it's a D10 plus your interface, unless you have, and if you have anything to increase your slide.
I don't have anything to increase my slide, I don't think.
So you have a D10 plus 4.
Okay, so that is going to be a
fighting for his
9
life.
altogether.
Struggling.
That is a 9 as well. I don't recall if. Oh,
How does Cyberpunk work? Is it meets it, beats it, or?
I think
Roll off?
we'll do a roll off right now. I'll have to check that. So just go ahead and roll again.
Okay. Yes, you bitch. 13.
13. That is an 8.
Let's go.
Okay.
So one of your net actions, you as this hellhound all like burning you, you're like hot, hot, hot. You attempt a slide as you digitize
Yeah,
past
I'm
it.
like, move, bitch, move, and I'm just like, I go to like juke like one way, and then I slide out of there.
And now you are in floor
3.
Floor 3. which is a file.
Okay. Okay. I would have to use my next ability for ID, correct? To find the file that I need to put like his name on.
You like the file you have to crack this file first.
Oh, so I got to backdoor it again?
yes.
Okay.
Damn.
All this just to get my name on.
Right?
What's your netrunner name?
15.
Okay, so you crack the file.
Yeah.
You crack the file and it's the guest list.
It's a guest list.
So essentially what this is going to be, since you cracked like the third floor, is essentially at the point where you're putting in the virus. Where you're essentially putting a virus in at the moment into the guest list so that the guest list is modified.
Okay.
All right?
All right. So what I'm doing is I am putting GnomeySmalls
Neon.
onto the list. And +2, give him a +2 for Holden Cox, Augustus Cole.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a check.
All right. No, it's gonna be an 11 altogether.
11 will do it because it's just adding names to a guest list.
And then, does it take any actions for me to just get out of here?
Yes, it still takes an action to jack
Takes
out.
an action to jack out, correct?
So you're technically done at the moment.
Done at the moment.
Four.
This thing just went meow and followed me in here, most likely.
No, because you slid.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
All right, cool.
Because you slid. Now, since it's been it's essentially been 6 seconds. Because a round in Cyberpunk is 3 seconds. It's been 6 seconds, so I'm just going to roll a perception check
See if anybody spotted me.
to see if anybody spotted you. But you had a high. It was like a 20,
It was 24.
24 for both of them, right?
Yeah, 24
Yes.
for stealth and 24 for contortion.
Okay. So I rolled a 10.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a critical success.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what happens with another additional 9.
Fuck!
And I was doing a +6, so that makes it 25.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Damn.
Yeah.
A break you cannot catch.
There's nothing I can do about that,
I
though.
know.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
know.
highest I can roll. So
I know.
And I literally rolled extremely high. I didn't even think
Yeah.
that was gonna happen.
I just
You're behind the bar, right?
No, he's not. His plug's behind the
Yeah,
bar.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just chilling. I'm just leaned up on the bar.
Yeah.
Now they notice it. Okay, so it would technically be round 3, which you have your net actions and everything like that before technically anything else happens.
Okay.
So, what are you doing?
They know that I'm jacking the fuck out.
Okay. So you just cost a net action to jack out. It's just technically it's gonna be the end of your turn at that point.
Yeah. I like jack out. I hope nobody's seen me jack out, but they did.
So you jack out, and as you jack out, you look up as you see somebody from Maelstrom like approaching, like they've made direct eye contact with you.
I'm just looking at them.
They are approaching you.
I'm looking at them.
Rex and the bartender are with you, right?
They're
No,
on the
I'm
other
on
side of the bar.
I'm on the whole
Okay,
other
yes.
side of the bar.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And I wouldn't look at Rex because I'd just be like, he might get tied up in this. So I'm just looking like, am I paranoid? Is this dude like walking up because of me or?
So he is walking up to you. He hasn't made it towards you yet, where another technically round would have passed. Are you just going to stand there?
Oh hell no, hell no. I'm diving into the dance floor
Okay, so you're going to try to dive into the dance floor.
and blend the fuck in.
Okay. Outside the cloud, guys. It's only been like 20 minutes,
Yeah.
so it hasn't even been a very long time.
I would just try to roll a stealth check as I could slide into the dance floor, and I just use my agent to
contact.
Chromie and be like, "Hey, bro, I got spotted."
Well, hold on. Before you get ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Before you get ahead of yourself, you're gonna give me a stealth check then.
I rolled a 10, so that's already 24. That is a 30 altogether.
30 altogether. Okay. So
Machu.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I rolled a 10.
God damn it.
All right. So that is a 21.
Okay. I was about to say, yo, their eyes is peeled if they go higher than 30.
That's my truth.
You got a special mod to make your eyes go,
You ever get hit with that Mangekyo Sharingan mod?
okay.
So you end up going into the crowd as you see the guy looks like they start following you. You know you're made, so that you start blending into the crowd.
I start blending into the crowd. I'm like just dancing, kind of just like trying to like watch everything, but from the crowd. I'm a smaller guy. I'm only 5'9", 170 pounds.
Right.
I got a big fro. That's probably the biggest thing that they gonna see. But I pull my agent out and I'm like, Chromie.
So as you guys are just waiting in the in Helga, right?
Helga.
While you're waiting in Helga, you're like, it's been 20 minutes. You're like, you're wondering like, I wonder if if everything's okay at the moment. I don't hear any gunshots. I don't hear any panic. So something must be going right. And then you get a call. You see, it is from Trinidad.
I'm fixing up myself a little more. I'm looking at my phone. I see it pop
definitely
up,
let that
and I
shit
just
breathe.
flip it, like swipe it up into Helga without asking for permission, so that it's like on the speaker.
Chromie?
Trinity?
Yeah. So Rex is cool. He's hanging out with his friend at the bar. Your name and the guys, you my tubes. You guys are on the list, and I have 100% been spotted. So I am hiding in between sweaty bodies until I get found, and then they are going to kill me. They looked at me in the eyes.
Calm down. You're okay. You're on speakerphone. We can all hear you.
That's fine. That's fine. Listen.
You're
listen,
okay.
Listen.
You're okay.
I have a chest at home, alright? It's all the coolest clothing that I have, alright?
That ain't worth much.
Going to Goodwill.
It's so cool. It's so cool. You would never see anything that's as cool as that unless you go to an actual name brand store. So I need you to just cherish that, okay? That's my prize. Just grab it, just wear it for me.
Trini, you're okay. What name did you put us under?
Your real name.
Hey,
Not always.
Hey,
They don't always ask for that.
Hey, Trinidad.
Yeah.
It's me and Gus is on the car.
Yeah.
You still got that pistol on you?
Yeah.
Remember the rule. 1 bullet. Log out. Log off. 1 bullet. Log off.
Yeah.
I
You
do
don't
not.
have no more time? Then you might as well flatline.
All right, just try to relax and dance. We'll be in there in a minute.
How close are you to the back door?
I'm gonna be real with you. There's like windows and doors everywhere. This is a warehouse. I don't know what the back door is.
Damn.
He's fine. Just let him dance.
In the position I'm standing, I could turn any way, and every one of these doors is a side door.
Okay, I'm going to send Helga out back. We're going to go in, and I will usher you to Helga.
Yeah. So just let me know when you're in. I'm gonna hang out in between bodies.
Okay.
Cool.
What bodies are you near? Do you know?
They sweaty and they super attractive.
Oh.
No, I mean it's actually really, really nice in here. But like, I don't want to die though.
Then you should pay better attention. All right, hang up the call.
Okay. You guys could also stay on comms. That's also something you guys can do.
Yeah, link it up to comms.
So you guys essentially got the okay.
All right. You guys ready?
How lax were they on like the weapon checks? Like, can I just walk in fully suited and booted or no? Can I get the shield in? That's what I'm asking.
With your perception check, like you saw Rex and Trinidad go in, but he obviously had an in to go in, so they didn't check them. But you do see people are getting like checked at the door when it comes to like the weapons and stuff like that. Like it looks like bulky things like assault rifles and shields are no go.
I put the assault rifle in the goddamn shield in Helga.
Okay, you just keep it in Helga.
How big is it? You also got your man pocket.
It ain't that big.
Do you have a very heavy pistol?
Yes.
Okay, because remember, the very heavy pistols can't be concealed as well, just so you know. Heavy pistols can be concealed, but very heavy pistols can't be concealed. It will be just visibly shown. You know what I mean?
Oh, then yeah, I'm still keeping it on me.
Okay.
I can still bring my sword, right? They ain't.
Sure. I'll say that your sword could be concealed
Fuck yes.
because it's not a heavy weapon.
All right, you guys ready?
Born ready.
Hold.
Let's get it.
I open up the car door. I put my sunglasses on, my hood up. I wait for them to get out of the car, and then I usher them forward.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you guys go. Do you guys wait in line?
No.
Not at all.
I go straight to the bouncer.
Okay. So you see it's a Maelstrom bouncer. You see as you approach them, it looks like they're looking at you like, what the fuck do you want?
I'm here for my show. I'm on the list.
Your show.
Yep. Name's Neon.
You're on the list? I don't remember seeing any neon on the list. What the fuck are you
You won't forget me after tonight.
Alright, whatever, man. As you see that he moves to the side,
They're on it too. They're my guests.
you see him just like mumbling to himself. Alright, get in. Okay. So he lets all three of you walk in. Alright, so you guys approach. As you guys walk in, as I said before, it's dim lit, flashes everywhere, all different types of crazy things. As like the first thing you do see is the bar. As you see, it is Rex. Looks like he's talking to the bartender. As you see, behind the bar is the dance floor.
In behind the dance floor is the back door.
You wouldn't be able to see like a back door or anything like that from where you're at because of how dim lit this place is. The only thing that you can see is that at the back, what it looks like behind the dance floor is that there's a catwalk that leads up to a door that's guarded.
Gotcha.
I'll be looking for his ass, my boy Trinidad cowering, and whoever's just looking for people, like not enjoying themselves, just searching.
I'm looking to go get set up.
I guess I have to go tell my choom buddy Rex what's going on.
Okay. So, first thing I'm going to need is that I'm going to need Gus to give me a perception check.
21.
With a 21, you do see it looks like on one of like the high rise like VIP sections, it looks like there is like a Maelstrom person. It looks like they're hanging over the rail. It looks like they're trying to look for something in the crowd. Okay. Chromie, you're essentially going to go to the DJ booth where you see there's a DJ playing at the moment. That's where you're going to go. But first things first, Holden, you get next to Rex.
Chumbada!
As you see that Rex was talking, he looks at you like, Holden, what's going on? What's up? You see him like look left and right, like, oh shit, where's Trini?
He got us in,
Cool.
but now he's got to get out
Oh, okay.
because
okay.
the Eagles have spied on him.
Okay.
My man Holden's so cryptic. What the hell?
As you see like the bartender guy be like, I should get back to work. I've been distracted. As you see, he just goes off and starts serving some customers. And then so it's like it's Holden, it's you and Rex. Like, so what's going on? What?
So Neon is setting up his show. Augustus is looking around, and then Trinidad is in trouble.
So what do? You got caught?
I'm assuming somebody's seen him doing something. I'm not much of a big into the net running life. Kind of a gonk when it comes to that kind of stuff.
All right. Well, keep me in the loop with what's going on. What is your plan?
Helga's parked out back in
Okay.
case we got to make an escape. Which we probably might. Trinidad is somewhere on the dance floor hiding. I'm gonna try to get him out.
He's like, yeah, okay. You know what? I got a couple phone calls to make. I gotta keep Rogue updated. So I'll be back.
Okay, just turn your comm on.
Yeah, my comms will be open. As you see that he like walks. It looks like he like walks like to the bathroom.
Where are you, Trinidad?
A message pops up on my agent that
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
With your guys' neural links, it probably would.
Just like
It could pop up
like where we can like see
yeah,
it like
on
through
your
our
eyes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said I'm on the dance floor.
I am looking on the dance floor. I did not see you.
I am like tucked away, real low. Like I'm pretending to be short. I'm like crouching.
We're short.
What?
You're short. I'm short.
No, but I'm crouching.
Oh, let me crouch.
People are looking for me.
And I crouch down and I like just start like looking at people's crotches.
I guess give me a perception check.
2.
So that's an 11.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because he was too good at stealthing with his stealth check, with his 30 stealth check, you can't even see him at the moment.
Damn, I can't find you, so I'm just gonna go find out where map the place out.
I'm going to hit Trinidad in our comm link.
Okay.
There's a guy up top looking for you. Do not look up at him. I am towards the entrance, right?
You're by the bar.
By the bar. I am by the bar. I'm gonna make my way towards you. Where are you?
I'm kind of crouched down, on the dance floor. I am unsure, but this lady's dancing in front of me, and I might have a chance with this flatbacker. But I don't know if it's safe to walk out of here with her.
Take it.
No. Take it.
He doesn't respond. That's all he says is take it.
I take my agent and go click and take a picture.
No.
Okay, so
That's not what I meant.
I will say a flash happens, because it's double. The only way for you to get a real picture is that there has to be some kind of flash.
Yeah.
So a flash happens, right? So with that, Holden and Gus, you can both give me perception checks, but I will also go do a perception check for the Maelstrom guy as well.
I know.
With that flash,
That's not what I meant.
with that flash, I will give everybody a +5 with that.
23.
Perception. 16.
You guys all can set this picture of, for if you don't know, a flatbacker's a hooker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys
Flatbacker.
You guys all just get sent this picture of a flatbacker, but from her knees up.
He's such a fucking gunk. Oh, he's gonna get himself out.
So
What the fuck is that?
I will say
a razor clam?
You just get back nice.
I will say, Gus, since you had eyes on the guy on the rail, you see him like shoot off. Looks like he's like coming down. Looks like you're assuming he's gonna go into the dance, the crowd. But you guys saw where the flash came from. You at least know where the flash like originated from with those checks, but like you didn't see Trini. Now back to Crummy. Crummy, you would approach. You would then see like the flash in the middle of the dance floor. You're like already fucking it up. As you see, it's the DJ. Looks like they're just working, scratching.
Do I see any light control, like for flashes of lights and stuff?
Yeah, you see all different types of controls for flashes, lights, and all that stuff.
I pretend like I'm not bothering him and just looking over at the crowd, and I go up and down on the lights real quick.
Okay. If you're trying to do this nonchalantly, it would be a stealth check.
Okay.
Easy.
12.
With a 12. So the guy doesn't even like notice. It looks like he's into what's going on.
That's a good DJ right there.
You
2 in the zone.
You bring up like the lights really quick.
Yeah.
Okay. The purpose of bringing up the lights is just try to like get a visual.
No, just to like make, kind of like, not like bring up the lights, but like make all the like neon like flashing lights go like to the beat of the song, so it kind of like goes with the flash of the phone. Like afterwards, like it looks like it was just the start of it.
Okay, so you're trying to cover up.
Yeah, like I'm kind of make it like a performance.
Okay, with that, with the stuff not being unknown, unnoticed, I'm debating on this being a play instrument. I feel like
this is my type of instrument. This is what I would use usually.
Yeah. So since this is your type of instrument, it will count as the same check as what your dance would be because this is all interconnected with each other.
Okay. 18.
18.
Yeah.
It's definitely convincing enough to where it looks like, for anybody else who isn't like actively looking for something. You know what I mean? It keeps them it keeps them back at it. They ignore the flash and everything like that.
Okay.
It's not enough to where someone who was obviously like searching for somebody
Yeah.
to convince them that it was just that.
Okay.
Okay. So you have an idea that like the rest of the crowd and everybody else is just back to normal, but if there is somebody actually looking for Trinity, that guy's probably still looking for him.
Okay.
Okay. So, Holden, Gus, you guys know where like the flash was. Like you didn't see actually Trinity, but you know where the flash was, right? And you know that you saw the Maelstrom guy like rush off. So, are you guys diving into the crowd to try to get to where where the flash was?
Yes.
Is that like the goal?
Since you have eyes on the Maelstrom Gonk, why don't you intercept him and then I'll try to find Trini and sneak him out the back door.
I'll try my best.
I sent another message after the picture.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, so the next message, I'm just like, has anybody spotted anything yet? I mean, like Graft.
Worry about yourself real quick. Cover your face.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot that was all the mission.
I mean, like, I'm hiding out. Like, I'm assuming when you guys are in there, like, you guys are gonna look for Graft.
Well, yeah, but like at the
I
moment,
just
I
got
know.
here.
It's like it's a big important thing right now to kind of like calm this shit down.
yes.
The DJ that's currently going, does he look like he's a part of Maelstrom, or does he just look like he's here?
With your personal grooming on how you like did yourself aesthetically, he looks the same as you.
Okay.
So you can gather he might be just associated with them, but not official.
Okay. That might be enough.
So, Gus and Holden, what's the move?
And I'm gonna dive off into the crowd to go run interference.
If you dive off the crowd to try to go run interference. So, Holden, what is your move to try to get Trini?
I'm gonna get low,
Okay.
tell him to turn his fucking flash off, and just record around him. So I could like try to see the same colors and the same dresses and the same people and try to figure out.
All right. The DVs will be different. I will allow a regular perception or a human perception.
Ooh, what's the difference?
Human perception is understanding facial expressions, body language, kind of like understanding like the body movement, and the regular perception is
Gotcha.
yes.
Okay, then I'm going to do a human perception. Or not a human perception, a regular one.
You do a regular perception.
Regular one.
Okay.
10.
Like you rolled a 10,
Oh, I rolled a nat 10. So altogether a 19.
So roll again.
so roll again. Remember, because a 10 is a crit.
Yeah. That's a 5, so that's 24.
Okay, with a 24, with looking at the screen that you are essentially mirroring from Trini, you see the group of flatbackers dancing around him.
Oh, this fucking gonk.
Trinidad's on his knees, like just swaying back and forth, while all these flatbackers are like just dancing and like grinding on him.
As I'm walking up to him, I'm undoing my bib from the bottom and like pulling it off. So I
Okay.
just like have like regular pants on.
Uh-huh.
Put this on.
Oh shit!
Put this on.
Hey,
Put this on.
no, yeah, I got you. So I'm like tying it over like my big ass blonde hair and shit like that, because I feel like that's like the main thing that they would probably have noticed.
Sure.
And shit, here, take my hat. Oh,
Yeah, but I just tied that over my hair.
no, bitch, you're supposed to put it on.
Oh, yeah, give me the hat then.
Yeah, put that
Oh,
on too.
shit. Should I use my blue scrunchie or my red scrunchie?
Doesn't matter.
It does though.
Both.
Fuck yeah. I twist it up and do pigtails. And I'm like, yeah, so this is Sugar. She likes picnics at moonlight
And yeast.
and doing black lace. Is that a win?
So I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna cut you off right there, right? Gus, you
Yeah.
you get this. You see the Maelstrom guy literally about to like rush into the crowd as you like bump into him.
I want to like staggerly drunk and bump into him.
Ding! I'm gonna need an acting skill check from you.
Okay. I rolled a 9. What do luck do?
So the way luck works is that you have these points that you can pump into whatever role you want per, I think, like technically long rest. So you can like pump those luck points into a role that you have.
Okay, either I can roll it, either I take a death elixir shot, or I pump.
Well,
What did you roll?
He rolled a 9.
Oh.
Okay, it's gonna go against this thing.
yeah.
It's going to go against this Maelstrom's human perception. Okay, to kind of see if like you're really faking it or not. All right.
See if he has no empathy.
Rolled a 10.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that shot.
And then I rolled a 17, and I was giving them because these guys are Maelstrom. They're very low empathy. I was only giving them a 3, so they have a 20.
If he takes a death elixir, does the other guy reroll too?
I guess this is something we should establish now,
Yeah,
right?
because that would matter.
Yeah, that's also true.
That's what we would have done.
I want to
Yeah,
say.
I feel like we would have done it.
I want to
like
say
that.
fair game rules. The whole point of this shot in the beginning was that.
Yeah,
So,
I know because that's how we played.
I know.
We
I
played
want to say
close
fair
rolls.
game rules and keep it that way.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
the DM has some leadway as
Yep.
well.
Okay, sure. Yes. Drop a crit is now going to take a shot in 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Shoot a shoot.
Shoot the shoot. Get him, John Morant. Damn, you got the face of
He
it.
do have a gun in the club right now.
You got a gun in the
I got
club.
3.
You got 3 guns in the club.
know what the most-
Club up.
And a sword.
Shoot the club up. Oh, shoot the club up. Ja, shoot the club up.
You know what was
You
crazy?
knew my first song?
Them videos came out of Ja in the strip club, right? And he had his shirt off.
I didn't even think about it.
That was sus.
And then, there was that one where he was in a drive-through of like something there. He was like waving his
Yeah.
piece around, right?
Dude
It was a lighter.
Those
man
were
was-
his live streams.
He was in the strip club with his shirt off, and him and his homies all had their shirt offs, and they were just together.
He said, "No, baby, let me show you how to do. Baby, let me
And
take
he was
you
the one
down."
live streaming it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you young, corny, and
Dumb as fuck.
unfamiliar with what sexual orientation you like.
Clearly.
None of those NBA players know what they are.
Drop a crit. You may now roll.
Oh, wait, no, they're horny.
What'd you roll? Did you roll 1?
Roll a 3 again.
So what is that? A 9? Right?
Damn.
Well, at least he might
Okay.
not
Okay. I'm
crit.
gonna level with you. I'm literally giving this guy a 3 to this roll.
I need it. Come on.
Because Maelstrom would have low empathy
Yeah.
because they're all pretty much on the border of cyberpsychosis. That is a natural 9, so that is a 12.
Do it again.
Also did it twice.
Also, pour me up.
You
baby.
could
Jesus
do it
Christ.
twice.
We're gonna have to order this goddamn death elixir refill soon.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous.
shit
Didn't I just listen to a pod where you guys had to re-up?
Yes.
How many
Oh, dude, it's been going by fast.
Yeah.
I like to say I'm very very happy. I'm not the motherfucker with the most drinks though.
I know. I think it might be also Kuma. At
I
this
think
point.
he's lapping me.
At
Yeah.
this point, yeah.
Yeah, it might be also Kuma at this
It's
point.
crazy.
Because when he
Also
takes them, he
Kuma,
has to take
Chappie,
like 3 of them
then me.
bitches.
I'm
Because
so
he rolls
sick of
bad
this
right
shit.
after.
Okay, drop a crit. Take the shot in 3, 2, 1.
For the
Shoot or
black
shoot?
cock.
What's your wizard name? Hey, what's your wizard name? You got one?
Black cock. For BBC.
No, that's Jeff's wizard.
Yeah. What's your wizard?
Oh!
His
Back
wizard-
to back. That shit sucks.
That's what Drake said.
Back to back.
No. Does this shit give you the sweats after you hit it back to back, or it's just me?
That's why
It's disgusting.
BBL jersey makes you sweat.
All right, drop a crit. You may now roll.
My lord, making me sweat. 10. Fuck yes.
So roll again.
10. Fuck yes.
I don't think
It doesn't double
Yeah,
down.
it doesn't
No.
double down.
That'd be fire.
So
26.
26.
Let's go. It was worth it.
I rolled another natural 9, so that's 12. But
It's not
Let's
a 10.
go.
so you bump into him, and you bump into him so smooth and so looks so drunk that it actually like tips him over as he like crashes into a table. It like just disorients him as he just looks at you like super pissed off.
I'm sorry.
like, watch where you going, you fucking gonk.
Hey, yo, I think there's somebody having relations with a flat back in the bathroom and is making a lot of mess.
Make a lot of
That was
mess.
too great. The little hiccup. Oh
That
my
shit
God.
make a mess.
Make a lot of mess.
I don't know if you janitor or where you, but you really need to stop them.
As you see, he goes up to you and grabs you like by like your jacket. He's just like, "Listen, I need you to get the fuck away from me because I'm busy. You want to go stuff it somewhere? Go stuff it somewhere. I don't care."
I'm not talking. I'm talking about other gunks in the bathroom, not me. I don't need to stuff it anywhere. I'm trying to stuff these drinks.
Well, go stuff the drink somewhere else.
You got sex on the beach? Do you want to?
You see the guy just like have this like unearthly, just I don't even know how to respond to what I'm experiencing at the moment. But it is definitely enough time for Holden to go and start dressing Trinidad up, which we're then going to pan back up to Chromie.
Okay.
So Chromie, you mess with like the lights a little bit to essentially like get the dance going. So what is your move?
So after a little bit, I just tap on the shoulder. Hey man, I'm up next. Pretty soon here. Whenever you're good.
What do you mean you're up next? I got the whole night.
Yeah. Last minute thing. I was personally requested, so just here.
Last minute thing. What the fuck?
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry. No, not sorry. That's bullshit.
I know. I get it. It's happened to me before too. Yeah, it was a personal request from somebody within Maelstrom. So.
I don't give a shit. You're gonna have to pay me my time then. The time that I'm supposed to have.
I'll make sure they do. I can't do that now, but I'll make sure they do.
So I will allow a trade, a persuasion, or a bribery.
All right, persuasion it is. Dirty 20.
You see him like look like he really just wants to say something. He's just like, fucking goddamn it, I hate these goddamn whatever. As you see that he scratches the record and then just stops the music. Obviously all pissed off as like the dance floor ends up being like, what the fuck? As he walks off.
As soon as he scratches the music and scratches the record and stops the music, I switch into my zone and I immediately lock in and try to get that into like the actual like beat of the song again.
Okay, so since you set up a playlist and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be a instrument check.
30.
So with your 30, it was so natural, so smooth, so beyond. It was, and then people start screaming, hype, like, oh shit!
And then as everyone starts to get up and start screaming, that's when I start lowering the making it even darker. And then as the beat goes to drop again, I slam on all the neon lights.
Okay.
My man said, did the beat go off?
I am the beat.
I up and then my neon lights.
So with all this bumping going on, Holden, you're able to get Trinidad off like the actual dance floor at minimum. As Gus, you hold off this Maelstrom person enough where he just pushes you off and starts going into the dance floor. But like you could already tell from just looking at him, he looks lost. Of like, God damn it, like I lost a dude. Crummy, as you got this crowd hype, you got it all going on, everything's going perfect, you're super focused on the crowd, making sure everything, your lights are going, everything like that, and now there's that catwalk behind you, right? Mm-hmm. With that heavily guarded door. Now that you're in the DJ booth, you actually see that there is like a box room up like a little bit above like the dance floor, where you see that there's a window essentially. Mm-hmm. As you see, you see through the window, you see it's somebody looking dead at you.
Okay.
With not anger, but a whimsical confusion as you see it's Graft.
Okay.
staring right at you.
Hey, and you know, and it's funny because like Graf is probably looking at you not in any malicious way at all. He's like, "Did I double book?" That's crazy. I'm usually really good at this shit. Like,
And that's where I'm going to end the session.
Golly.
Yo,
damn.
you know what? Oh, they gave me. We'll talk about it.
Session 1, guys, of this. And yeah, I'm sure since it's the first session, we probably got some stuff to talk about it, and we will talk all that stuff in late night traffic. Hey guys, check out our Patreon, Clash of Crits per usual. It's a show after the show where we talk about the show. We got dungeon discussions. We got a Patreon exclusive campaign called Warcocks. Should really check it out. We would really appreciate the support. But before we say goodbye, plugs. Does anyone have them?
You could follow your boy on the X at Chappie_C.O.K. I would also love to give a huge shout out to our DM for putting together this brand spanking, shiny, extra turbo shiny game that we're trying that's new, but super new to me. So it's shiny.
Shout out to Psycho.
And I don't hate it.
Y'all ain't gonna clap. Okay, well, fuck y'all then.
Slap
I had you.
It's okay. I
slap the
appreciate
shit out of Chun.
I slapped shit out of you,
Slap the
right?
shit out of Chun, boy. Boom.
Well, as you know, you can follow me at OSOKUMA_COK on anything. Also follow Clash of Crits. That's Clash_of_Crits with a K. I want to shout out everybody in our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, get in our Discord. A special shout out to Katsumi, one of our Patreon members and somebody who hangs out in our Discord where you should be, for making up the name Holden Cox for me, which Chappie stole.
Because
Theft,
you were
theft.
slipping.
But
Facts.
still, shout out to you because there's a whole character for a campaign that is named by you now.
Our lovely Patreon subscriber.
Follow me on the X at dropper_crit with a K. Also, go to YouTube. Type in Clash of Crits. Check out our YouTube page. We got a lot of fun shit up there. Please.
What up? It's GnomeySmalls. Follow me on any platform at GnomeySmalls. Also, shout out to Jeff from Big Campaign Pod.
And I was Psycho. You can follow me at XYC0C. I also like to plug in Cyberpunk to do some of the music that we do. And Shinovis does our theme song. Well, that being said, I believe that is everything.
Yeah.
So we will see you in traffic.
Delta.
Bye.
Cyberpunk and Funkin'.
No.
This was a Clash of Crits podcast. Theme song done by Shinovis, with additional music done by Cyberpunk. If you enjoyed our show, please give us a rating. See you in the next episode.